This is a guy who has his eye on the prize and nothing will distract him.
Introducing first, coming.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This 10 rounds. One of the best punches in the game, and if you like to see action, you should see plenty of it tonight with that hook up top.
Well, the good news is what you said, that he has a real good hook. But the bad news, his opponent knows it, and he should have something to counter it.
A knifing left hand by Crusher. Crusher's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. The Executioner is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. That is a sharp uppercut by the Executioner. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Crusher. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the Will of the Wisps, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in. Look at that combination by Crusher. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. All the eyes are on him to start this round. The Executioner's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
Cover up! Cover up!
Crusher's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab.
It's okay, let's go!
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching.
Don't let him get to you, kid!
Sensational punching by the Executioner. Didn't get it done going to the body there. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. The Executioner is lacking any control right now. I still think he's not fully recouped from being hurt earlier. Did you see that? Hits him right on the spot.
Get up! One! Get up! Get up!
2, 3.
Come on! Get to your feet!
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
The Executioner is scoring with that right hand. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. And he returns on that exchange. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Final 10 seconds. Crusher's in the spot.
Joe, you feel good, just like if you're a lawyer in a courtroom and the judge just sustained your objection. You know what? You're winning.
Jab with the straight, classic combination. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. Good accuracy with that uppercut. He is damaged badly there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. He is not meant for life on the outside there, and he just paid the price. He goes down.
Because he didn't make his mind up. If you're not going to work out in front, get to a distance where you're safe. He stood there at a bad distance. No man's land.
3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Crusher's right hand working well that time. He scored well. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. Good block. Crusher's cheek is cut. You can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Crusher.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Crusher's doing a beautiful job here early on of counter punching.
Yeah, it's going to pay off for him later on. You know, we talk about body work paying off for you down the road, like investing, putting money in the bank. Well, counter punching pays off too, because your opponent becomes a little tentative, and then down the stretch, he's not busy enough.
Well-targeted two-punch combo by Crusher. What a destructive headshot by the executioner. And a smart counter punch by Crusher. Crusher's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp. Well, it's early on, but already a commanding lead, banking rounds away on Teddy's scorecard, up 3 rounds to zip. The executioner is able to land a nice, clean left hand. He just missed that shot up top. The executioner's crushed by a right hand. And banging away he goes. Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you usually don't prepare for. You prepare for the ones that are more sophisticated, the ones that are a little tighter in the gym. You don't have training for these.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Crusher's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside. He digs in with an uppercut after blocking that shot away. The executioner has taken a lot of punishment with the right hand. Teddy, you've said many times, it's where you put your own head when you get hit by those right hands.
Well, one place I can tell you where not to put it, in the middle. And he needs to move it to the left, outside that right hand.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive.
Hey, you gotta see that coming. Now let's go.
The executioner is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
You're doing great.
Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
The executioner's right hand scores well. Crusher's opponent able to land a sharp counter punch. Now these two corners he had, both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
The executioner is getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight. When really, you just want to buy a little time.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. The Executioners cranked by an uppercut. Crusher's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still, it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Well played, straight right hand. And now another left. That right hand over the top lands flush.
Keep working the body.
The Executioners stumbled back. He just got hurt.
That's 1 point.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right. Well, and that's exactly what he deserves. The ref getting involved, warning him for the headbutt.
I warned you about your head.
And round 5 shuts close like that. Everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Eddie, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
The Executioner's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Crusher's coming through now beautifully. That's the combination punching he wants to put forth. Flush right hand to the head. Crusher's doing a nice job being comfortable on the outside. As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. The Executioner's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Nice. Good looking counter punch.
One.
The Executioner's right hand scores well that time.
There you go.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
And he walked right into it.
And round 6, risk of being a TKO loser here. I suppose if he can defend himself properly, the fight will go on.
Yeah, well, that's going to be up to the discretion, the judgment of the referee. I mean, this is what the referee is paid for. His judgment in this kind of situation.
The tactical game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go, because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
The Executioner's probably going about this the wrong way. He is not having success as an infighter.
And if he does, then he's losing the fight, because he's not going to win it on the outside.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Crusher's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. Good, solid right hand by Crusher. Right to the belt line.
Head movement.
The executioner is not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Crusher's tag.
Protect yourself.
Good 1-2 by Crusher. The executioner is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Big shot there. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And this round comes to an end.
Lacey come, Lacey
To an end.
Lacey come, Lacey come, right? You need to be aware.
Round number 8 is underway. Crusher's leading on your scorecard, Teddy, but you just look at his face, and there's great concern.
Well, the fighter has to do his job. He's done that. That's why he's ahead on the scorecard. Now it's time for his corner to do theirs. They have to make sure that they keep that swelling down. They get some ice on it, and they start to make a change there.
A good counter punch by Crusher. Goes up top with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
It's okay, pay him back.
Oh, a good right hand by Crusher. The executioner is just a sitting target here now.
I mean, you know where to find him each and every time you come on the attack.
Yeah, he's very predictable. He needs to get on those feet a little bit, start to change his place in that ring.
Little head knocking with that right hand.
Let's see some more head movement.
Crusher's showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. The executioner is scoring with that right hand. Crusher's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. The executioner's right hand working well that time. He scored well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Accurate shot. Straight right hand comes in. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Zones in on that overhand right. And we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
The executioner's got something to think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Teddy, he's just covering up. That's all he's doing, but it gives his opponent so much time to pick where he isn't.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. I mean, first of all, some of them are going to get through, some of them are watching them. They're getting through. And you just touched on it. I mean, you cover up, you tell your opponent, hey, I'm camping out, I'm not throwing back. So instead of throwing 1 or 2 at you, he's throwing combinations of 3, 4, 5. You got a problem.
Good right hand by Crusher. How about that exchange? Crusher's combination punching is working well here.
Watch that.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. And yet another big shot comes in. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. Crushers bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout,